She looks like Nomi from Showgirls. Hey everybody, welcome back to my world where no matter how old you get, you never need to grow up, and the Disney princess process continues. So as you saw in the other video where I debuted the new boxes, I got a bunch of Disney princesses in the new boxes, and just the week prior I had ordered Disney princess dolls from the Disney store to compare the Disney princess dolls from the store to the Mattel dolls, and to just kind of go over the quality in general versus the what we've seen from Hasbro in recent years. So that was kind of funny. And I did say, so today's Tuesday, and I told you that I was going to go to the mall today and go to the Disney store, but I had my dates wrong. My son isn't, I have to wait until my son is 2 weeks post-vaccination, and that's not until next Tuesday, so no mall for me. So what I did was I did order the other princesses that you guys asked me about, so they're coming. That's the story. That's the story, but in the meantime, we have 3 princesses to open, and we're going to compare them to these older Mattel versions of themselves. So this is Snow White from the Disney store, and as you may recall, this was Mattel's version of Snow White. I don't know what she's on, but those are some big. It looks like she just has giant pupils. That's what the problem is. And just, I don't understand. It's okay. We already had that conversation. And then we have Cinderella from the Mattel days. And then we have Cinderella from the Disney store. And I definitely think she's better than the Cinderella that we're getting from Hasbro. Definitely. Then we have Mulan from the Mattel days, and Mulan now, a huge improvement between these two. So we are going to compare these Mattel versions to the Disney Store versions, talk a little bit about where I feel the differences are between what we're getting from Hasbro and what we're getting from the Disney Store, and if there's, how much of a difference is there really in quality. Let me get everybody out of their boxes, and then we will have this conversation. I'll be right back. So, as is typical of me, a lot of things I said in the first half of that video are completely inaccurate, because I had other dolls that I forgot I had, and then just in wandering around the studio, I discovered that I had. So I actually have Mattel Snow White, I have Hasbro Snow White, and then I have Disney Store Snow White. Now these two are contemporaries. These are from, I just bought each of them from their respective Amazon and Disney Store. And this I got on, I don't know what the accent was. This one I got on eBay. So this is, what did we decide these were? Like 2009, 2010, something like that. So this was when Mattel had and her crown has fallen off because, So just to remind you, this was the face we had. And we had like some really knock, rock hard helmet hair going on. The fabric was pretty nice. It isn't like super papery sounding, like when you rustle it. A little bit of little sparkle. And then we have Hasbro Snow White, who Hasbro supposedly went with the approach of trying to make the dolls look more like their animation. And I'm still not entirely sold on their approach to Snow White. I feel like maybe the Disney Store version is closer. I think her features are too broad. And then the fabric now on the dolls that Hasbro makes is very papery. And this is, by the way, this is one of the lower price point dolls because her top is plastic. It's just a molded on top. Oh my gosh. But she's got nice shoes. she's got nice shoes. She's got nice shoes, but it's molded on top. I didn't spring any big bucks because really I wanted to see the facial mold. That's what I was really, really interested in. So this is the facial mold of Hasbro. Okay. This is the facial mold that was being given to us by Mattel back in the day, which is clearly a Barbie-esque face that they put some bigger irises on, but really bears no resemblance whatsoever to Snow White. And now here is, and I think this one's dead on. Dead on. This is the Disney Store Snow White. So I think that although the hair on this is horrendous, I mean, this is not just a hard block of hair. This is, it doesn't even like work as her hair. It's all like smashed and stuff. I don't think I ordered one of her in the box packaging, but now I'm wondering, what is this? I don't know. There's one of those big wires in here. I'm wondering if the hair would be any less smashed. Questions. So obviously, because this top is not molded plastic, it's very nice. The cape it's okay. I mean, this cape is nothing to write home to. And the fabric on the skirt, although it isn't like super papery, like the Hasbro ones, it's pretty, you know, it's okay. It's what they're doing this year with the princess gowns. It's nice. And then the difference in this new iteration from the Disney Store, if we could get the camera to figure that out for me. Hello, camera. There you go. Is that they now have flat feet. And I know that's one thing that a lot of collectors are just like not liking. They're like, okay, now they just have like plastic flaps for feet and shoes. And I can see that. But I don't know. Well, I was going to say I'm not sure that the princesses wore high heels, but actually they did. So I don't know what the decision was around this footwear situation. I don't know if they were trying to make it more relatable or something, or like they're younger girls. I mean, because I know Snow White is the youngest of the princesses, but I think she was still wearing little tiny heels in the movie. But it's been a long time. And of course, she's articulated, as all of the Disney princess dolls from the Disney Store are at this level, with snap knees and pretty good rotation on the head, the helmet head. I mean, this is such extreme helmet head. It's not even funny. And her cowl is just like so stiff and yucky. But her face is definitely, you know, if we put the three Migos side by side, which I could probably do better. Maybe I'll try to take a photo. I make no promises. I've got a long day of filming ahead of me. But there's the three of them side by side. If you were to tell me that these were supposed to be based on the same animation, I would tell you that this is the real Snow White and these two are really bad cosplays. That's what I would say, because that's what they look like. They just look like, I don't know what's going on there. So then the next one, and I actually did have the Mattel version of the doll. I forgot that because I buried her, because she's the one that looks like she's wearing a mouth guard because her teeth are so big. So we have and then the Hasbro version that I have has the freaky straight eyelashes that I'm like, could we not afford to just curl the eyelashes just a little bit? And these are the new, you know, the whatever they're called, modern fashion, you know, they're supposed to be glamorous looking. So let's take a look first at, oh wait, she's got a string in her hair. Why do you have a string in your hair in my video? Okay, so this was the Mattel Sleeping Beauty, or Aurora, and her hair was so nasty. I still haven't done anything about this hair because I don't know if I want to keep this doll. But this looks absolutely nothing. Oh my gosh, I just figured out who she looks like. She looks like Nomi from Showgirls. Look at that right there, that angle. It's Nomi. Oh my gosh, give this girl a switchblade. Okay, I need to keep her and I need to redress her. Oh my gosh, I just noticed that. Okay, and this is Hasbro's version of Aurora, who does not look like Nomi. Pretend she doesn't have the freaky eyelashes. But I also don't think that this doll really looks that much like Aurora, even without the eyelashes. I think maybe her features are a little too pointy, I feel like. I'm not sure. And then this is the Disney store, Sleeping Beauty / Aurora. Now remember, this one was in the plastic traditional packaging, so her hair is all gathered to one side with a big blob of product to keep it looking pretty in the box. If you get the new version of her, her hair will not be gelled and it will be very, very nice. But it's the same quality of hair, it's just how it's presented. And I think that her bangs are incredibly crooked. I do think she looks more like Rapunzel. Good grief, Snow White, Aurora. I love the color of. I'm loving this. This is pretty. I want to dress like this, right? Isn't that just a beautiful shade of pink? I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Whereas when we go back in time to Mattel, we've got more of a Barbie-esque palish kind of pink. And this is just more bold and more fun. And I really, really, really like this. Now, when you compare these three, it's even more strikingly different. Of course, remember, we've got the eyelashes to deal with. But so this is Nomi cosplaying as as Sleeping Beauty for a Vegas show. This is somebody doing Aurora drag, and this is the real Aurora. There's my headcanon on that one. It's just the eyelashes just make everything look so weird. But we have a whole video of me going off on those eyelashes. Now for Mulan, I cannot find my Hasbro Mulan doll. I have the movie versions, which are not the same thing. But somewhere in this house, there are a bunch of Hasbro Disney princesses. And I can't find them. I'm also freaking out because I cannot find. I wanted to do a video on one of my favorite Monster High lines, which was Zombie Shake, and which didn't have a Ghoulia. Whatever. But we had the Werecat twins and Venus, and that Venus is like my favorite Venus. And the Werecat twins were amazing, and I can't find them, and I'm freaking out. Okay, so anyway. So we've got the two Mulans. So this is what Mattel thought Mulan looked like. The distance between the eyes and the eyebrows is just really... And they tried really hard on the facial expression. Like, I see that, but I just think she looks so much older in this version. And then this is the current Mulan in the plastic packaging. So again, we've got somebody kind of cosplaying as Mulan, and then we've got Mulan. And I think this is close. I'm still not 100% sold, but it's closer. And her hair is actually really, really nice. Her dress, because they're going with this thing for the skirts, it's less fitted, but it's not as ball gowny as the other princesses, so they kind of tried to figure out how to do that. I'm waiting for the Jasmine doll to come so we can see how they managed the Jasmine. I'm getting the Jasmine in the box because both the Jasmine and the Pocahontas, because their skin color has been adjusted to be more darker, more like the animation, which is really, really nice. And also Tinkerbell apparently has a newer facial mold, and I think for the first time, she really does look like the Tinkerbell in the Tinkerbell movies, not the Tinkerbell in Peter Pan. And the Tinkerbell, and we'll talk about this when we do Tinkerbell, but the Tinkerbell in Peter Pan, remember, was not a good guy. And she was a fairy, so she was mischievous, and then she really, wasn't really feeling the whole Wendy situation. But then Tinkerbell in the Tinkerbell movies is, I love her. I love her so much. I love all the Tinkerbell movies, except the Neverland Beast, because that one made us cry, and we never want to see it again. So, yeah, that's the Mulan one. I think it's close. I feel like we're not quite there yet, but we're closer than we've been before. And then finally, we've got Snow White. So, it's not Snow White. Cinderella. I always get these messed up. So, this is what Cinderella looked like in the Mattel days. Girl had some 1980s, late 80s, early 90s bangs going on. I mean, I graduated from high school in 1985. Doreen Dambola would have been proud of these. Really proud of them in their inability to move and the distance from the head. That was very important. It was very, 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 very important in the 80s, was how far could you get your bangs from your head. It was very important. So this is what she looked like. The clothing, simple, not printed on the back, not super papery, but again, not a super high quality. Then we have, now this is a special edition, so it's cruel for me to compare, but she also has the freaky eyelashes, where hers are a little bit more upturned than some of the other dolls. But so this is the facial mold. And I feel like, I'm trying to like not have the eyelashes involved. Pretty basic, pretty close to the animation, I think. And of course the dress we can't compare because this is a special edition. And now this is the Disney store and their Cinderella. And I don't think she looks like Cinderella either. I've seen Cinderella a bajillion times and I don't feel like this is her. Although, again, kudos on the bangs. Not quite the Mattel distance here, but it's a pretty good attempt. The bun's really nice. The headband is fabric. Her dress is really pretty with the poofs. It's got that kind, it's not, super papery noisy. But it's definitely not the quality that they used to be. But it's pretty, but I don't feel like this is Cinderella either. So this is somebody cosplaying as Cinderella. This is somebody cosplaying as Cinderella. And this is somebody in a contest, in a beauty contest, where you have to cosplay as a Disney princess. But I don't think any of these three girls looks like Cinderella. Let me know what you think. So that's my comparison video between the Mattel Disney princesses, the Hasbro Disney princesses, and the Disney Store Disney princesses. I say overall, the Disney Store Disney princesses do look the most like the animation, I think. I mean, Snow White, definitely. I really love this Snow White's face. So she's my favorite. She's definitely my favorite. And now I'm not going to do it. No, I am not going to, until they go on sale. I'm going to wait for the ones in the boxes to go on sale because, the Disney store, the princesses are always on sale. Like, that's what I used to say to Caden. Like, if we went in the Disney store and the princesses or the fairies were not 2 for something, we were not getting them. I would be like, no, wait, we'll come back next week, honey. And, they'll be on sale. It'll be 2 for whatever the price of 1 is right now. So I might wait until, it's going to be a little while with the new packaging, I'm sure. But probably in a couple of months, they'll do, maybe instead of them being $20, they'll be, if you buy 2, they're, $14 each, which means I'll have to buy 2. Whatever, we'll figure it out. But I'm like, I really, really like her. I don't really need another one. I mean, this is not... This is, I don't need this. I don't need a second one of these, right? No, I don't. There's so many new dolls coming out, and I'm so excited about them. And I don't need to buy another Snow White doll. I just don't. I don't like, but this was like $10 or something. So I'm not really grieving that very much. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It's been really fun. Now, you asked me about the fashion packs. So when I ordered that first order and I got the fashion pack for Snow White and for Belle, the Tiana fashion pack was sold out. Last night, it was available in the store when I went and ordered the other inbox dolls. So I have the Tiana fashion pack. So we're going to do a video with those 3 fashion packs because I think it's really exciting that we have fashion packs so that we don't have to buy a whole other doll. Especially if you're a kid or a parent and you just want to have the dress up opportunity to have the doll dress up in the different outfits from their movie. You don't have to buy a whole other doll in a different outfit. Thank you, Disney, because the fashion packs are like $9. So way to go. Yay. And so we'll do a fashion pack thing. And then we have the Jasmine, Pocahontas, and Tinkerbell, I think. I think I only got 3. I think there were 4 things in the cart, and then the other thing was the Tiana, the Tiana outfit. So I'm looking forward to that. I hope you're enjoying the Disney Princess videos. It's been fun kind of going down memory lane for me in my head and remembering, Caden and the Disney Princess dolls. When I was a little girl, the Disney Princess dolls was not a thing. The Disney Princesses weren't really a thing because we didn't have VHS yet. We didn't have DVDs. So those movies were like, I don't know where they were. They were in the vault, I guess. So Disney Princesses were not a thing for me growing up. I'm so happy that they are a thing for people now, I think. Yeah, it's a good thing, right? Anyway, I will see you guys again real soon. Love you so much and thank you for watching. Bye!